I thought all of us as kids saw Hook as a contemplation on boomers and their lost activism from the 1960s. No? Really? Because it's in the text. Why else would Peter say, I've never taken drugs, I missed the 60s? It's to call our attention to it. Peter is an adult who, according to Wendy, has become what the childhood version of himself hated most. A pirate. He spent the defining part of his youth fighting against a particular type of person, but time and capitalism caught up to him nonetheless. There was a lot of media in the 1990s about parental figures, particularly fathers, rediscovering their softness and remembering what it was like to be a child. There was a whole wave of movies about being better parents. Liar Liar, The Santa Claus, Mrs. Doubtfire. But in the case of Peter Banning in Hook, he's specifically remembering what it was like to be himself. We don't have to, but if we take Neverland as a metaphor for pot, flower power, free love, and Beatles music, and the pirates as metaphors for the oppressive political systems that the activists of the 1960s were fighting, then Peter Pan lost more than his sense of childhood wonder. He lost his goals, ideals, and deeply held values. I don't know. I don't think any of this was intentional, but it is present, because that's the genuine arc for so many boomers who had high ideals in the 1960s and grew up to be a cog in the machine 30 years later. They were obviously thinking about it. That's why we have that boomer phrase of how everyone gets more conservative as they get older. Maybe that's why, despite being a comfort movie for many millennials, this film just didn't fly as high for audiences of the time as it did for their children.